program. All right. Well, the man of the hour, boy, huge story over the weekend where Elon Musk and journalist Matt Taibbi released the Kraken, if you will. Finally, somebody released a Kraken. Joining us now to discuss the man who was named in the leaks as being censored by the Democratic National Committee as well as Twitter is everybody's favorite squiggly line guy. Hey, Squigs, thanks so much for joining us on the program today.
Hey, good morning, Austin. Good people in Missouri, and especially good people of St. Louis who are listening to this on syndication.
I know, very exciting, Squiggly. Well, you and I, we shared some text messages over the weekend. I'm pulling up a picture of the tweet right now so people can see what this is. Can you give us a little bit of context here, Squiggly, for what this tweet was that was pulled down here that I've got pulled up on the screen?
Yeah, what you've got pulled up on the screen, which is censored, which was censored when I posted it. So that wasn't censored just to show everybody. That was censored when I originally posted it. But this was during the New York Post, when the New York Post was talking about the Hunter Biden laptop story. And the New York Post got censored by big tech, and all of the corporate media was saying that this was Russian collusion. So, of course, that led me to think there was something to this. So at the time, I was on Parler, and Parler is where all of these, photos of Hunter Biden were going down. And, I had to see way too much of Hunter Biden's dong. So I censored it out for everybody. But this particular picture really stood out to me because I was able to see someone in the background that appeared to me to be a young girl. And I wondered, was this girl of legal age? And so I had posted this picture on Twitter, of course, censoring Hunter Biden's nudity. And I said, wonder how old she is. Suppose, how old is this person? And apparently this particular tweet was in the email that was released by Matt Taibbi, saying, hey, this needs to be reviewed. This is from the Biden team, the Joe Biden campaign team for review, and then it came back as handled.
Man, if you're just tuning in to the Wake Up America show with Austin Peterson, I'm speaking to Kevin Finger. He's known as Squiggly Line Guy online. He's endured a lot of censorship online. One particular case, this tweet that you're looking at right now on the screen, if you're watching us live or if you're watching us later, you can see is a picture of Hunter Biden. Now I've increased the size of it so that you can see this girl in the background, and you could see a picture of her from the side. This is the tweet that was listed by the DNC when they asked Twitter to remove it because Squiggs was questioning exactly how old this girl might be. Now, Squiggs, you're kind of, notorious for going after, now I have to be careful. I say child predators online. I don't want to say the other CP word because I don't want to get demonetized yet. This, how did you feel when you saw this on Friday? Tell us a little bit about just what happened on Friday when you found out about this.
Yeah, so everybody else found out about it before I did. Um, so it was kind of like I was kind of paying attention to it, while working, but it got delayed, and Elon Musk said, "Oh, it's probably going to be about another 40 minutes." So I just kind of said, "Oh, okay, it's close enough to the end of the day. I'm just gonna wrap. I'm just gonna wait, until I'm done with work, and then catch back up with it later." But then all of a sudden, like 40 minutes later, like my phone just went fully automatic. It's just, and it's like, yeah, something's going on here. And, I'm being tagged and everything, and I'm being sent messages, and I'm being mentioned in tweets, and, it's just kind of like, yeah, so it's kind of like I had to go back and kind of like scroll through this and see that my goodness, I have been I have been named by the Biden administration, and then very, very shortly after, you called me. So, that was, I would say, Elon Musk has got his own take on Occam's razor, where Occam's razor says the simplest explanation is the most likely, but Elon Musk's take on that is that the most entertaining outcome is the most likely. So as far as Elon's razor goes, yeah, that's what happened. It was Elon's razor. The most entertaining outcome was the most likely because of course that would happen to me. Who else but me would that happen to?
If you're just tuning in now to the Wake Up America show with Austin Peterson, we're speaking to Squiggly Line Guy. This is an exclusive interview, not able to be heard anywhere else, from someone who was named in the leak that came from Elon Musk and journalist Matt Taibbi. It's now being called hashtag Twittergate. One other famous person who was mentioned in this was James Woods, who went on Tucker Carlson and stated he's going to sue the DNC. So I guess question for you, Squigs: are you going to lawyer up?
I'm going to be paying very close attention to what James Woods is doing. And if there's something there, I'll probably follow what James Woods does.
Mm. So Squigs, if this, goes all the way to the top here with the Biden administration, I mean, we're talking about here, we're not just talking about like a civil suit here. We're talking about like your actual civil rights here. I mean, do you
Yeah.
believe that your First Amendment rights were squashed?
I definitely believe so because it's not like it's not like the DNC, while they claim to be, a private organization, but that private organization, is filled with people that, have government roles and have government jobs. So, I think there's probably some discovery that needs to go on, but very likely, yeah. I mean, this despite the DNC, being quote unquote a private organization, but it's filled with people that work government jobs. Yeah, I think, there's definitely an issue here with the government, with people that work government jobs, requesting censorship.
Yeah, no kidding. Quest Fanning over the live stream says that Kevin is the man. So let's give him a little bit of round of applause. Thank you for that super chat. Monsieur Balls says that he is upsetting powerful people. Yeah, Squigs, any concern for your safety on this?
Well, safety is always a number one priority for me. Even before this. But so I would say no more than usual. But it's kind of like safety wise, I'm always sensitive to that anyway. So.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in to the Wake Up America show with Austin Peterson, it's your first time here, make sure you click like and hit subscribe to the channel, and also hit that bell notification icon so that you get notifications whenever we're live. We're speaking to Squiggly Line Guy, who, aka Squiggly Fella, aka Squigs, aka Guy Squigs, who's joining us on the phone right now to talk about him being named in the leak for having a tweet that he produced taken down at the request of the Democratic National Committee. I've got that tweet pulled up right now live where Squigs was asking, just kind of, I guess, curious to wonder how much, how old this girl is that's there with Hunter Biden. He's got a picture of his wing wang out, which we have censored in that one for your benefit. Quest Fanning says in HBO's The Swamp, Ro Khanna was mentioned by several liberty-leaning Republicans as actually getting it. Yeah, wasn't that interesting, Squigs, to see that there was actually one Democrat who was concerned about the Bill of Rights? Isn't it sad that we're actually shocked by that?
Right. Yeah, that is kind of shocking. I wouldn't say, good shocking or bad shocking. Are we shocked that, at least one Democrat was concerned about it, or are we shocked that virtually no Democrats were concerned for it? I mean, we're talking about the Bill of Rights here. So yeah, that is something.
Squigs, is there anything else that you think our listeners should know before we let you go, brother?
Just make sure, to keep fighting the good fight. Don't let the government, don't let big tech censor you. If they censor your account, if they destroy your account, if they strike you down, just be more powerful than they could possibly imagine. Come back, get a new account.
We hope that you become more powerful. We hope that you become more wealthy. Squigs, we'd love to see you be a part of a large civil suit and get as much money as you can from the DNC, brother. We'd certainly love to see you get as rich as possible off the Democrats. Thanks. Congratulations, Squigs, for being a freedom fighter at the front lines. We salute you, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. What do you think of Squiggly Line Guy?